Hi guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are playing with some of the makeup items that really surprised me. Really surprised me. I did not think that these products had what it took to impress me because that's all that matters when doing makeup or buying makeup is that you really love it. So yeah, so I am going to do a look today, and this is a look that I got. My mind is going blank because it's almost time for me to get out the door. If you want to see what I used and what I think of these products and why I love them so much, then make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. You saw the title. Let's jump right into it. Priming. Elf Cookies and Dream Max Studio Fix. You already know I love my Elf Cookies and Dream, but to me, it's moisturizing. It's pore filling without clogging my pores and causing me to break out. It feels good. It smells good. It wears good with all foundations, concealers, whatever I put on my face. The longevity of whatever I put on my face is long lasting. You already know this is my favorite. I would say I was shocked with this one only because I tried the regular luminous putty one and it broke me out. It made me extra oily, where everybody was loving it and it was making their foundation or whatever look flawless. And that's why I didn't try the one they have in the squeeze tube, the putty primer they have in the squeeze tube, only because if it's the same as the original putty primer, I know that it would break me out. But I say if you can find this, I always leave a link because Walmart sells it for $9. But if you can find this at TJ Maxx, Burlington, Marshalls, I would say pick up one because I absolutely love it. I think about right now, I probably got about 6 in my collection. And anytime I'm out, if I can find another one, I will always pick it up. Like that's y'all see me use different primers, but it's always with the Elf Cookies and Cream. And the MAC I purchased about a month ago. I'm quite sure this has been out for a while, but I feel like it controls my oils in my T-zone and just helps my foundation or whatever not to separate because I have gotten oily in that area and it's not drying tight. It doesn't crumble up. It doesn't have my skin looking extra wet. Extra dry. My MAC paint pot in peachy. If you know, then you know, then you know. I'm always going to use this in my smile lines so that I don't crease in any way. When I found this tip out from Savannah Silver, I was like, oh, okay, let me try it. So I tried it one day and I'm like, is it really working? Because that was always a problem for me, like to wear makeup and then it crease in my smile lines throughout the day. I can't stand when my makeup does that. I could not stand. And then when I found this tip out, like I do it with tinted moisturizers, I do it with foundations, with concealers. Like no matter what I'm putting on my face, I'm always gonna like prep my smile lines. And I thought about one day like getting them. I guess you could get them like filled in, but then I don't want to start playing with my face and then I'll be looking like my face can't move. So I'm like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like this is good enough. And let me blend out the concealer. My Tarte 53S and Wet n Wild Incognito in golden for these brows today. I see a little bit of hair that I can clean up. But tomorrow is Saturday, so I can take my time and do something tomorrow with them. And I have a waxing machine with the wax and stuff, which I know wax. Well, I never tried it myself. So maybe I need to try myself, or maybe I could try on Mama first and then try myself. Because I sure do, sitting up there in the closet. Yeah. And let me grab the foundation. Okay, so for foundation, I'm using the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Medium Coverage Soft Filter Focus Luminous Foundation in W11. I wore this the other day, giving it a second try, and I'm like, oh man, this is beautiful. So throughout my entire workday, I was wearing this foundation, looking in the mirror, and every time I would look in the mirror, like it would just look better and better. Like better and better. And I'm like, oh man, you know, you think of Be Perfect, and Be Perfect is a drugstore brand. So I really didn't have like very high hopes of the foundation. But yeah, I was shocked. Since I purchased it, I probably only wore it like once, maybe twice. So this week right here was the third time of me wearing it. And it sits like I felt like I didn't have any pores, no any imperfections on my skin. Like I would put this foundation up there with some of my high-end foundations. I think it's like $29. But of course, Be Perfect always has a coupon code to use. So I'm quite sure I used the coupon code. I know I did. But do y'all see, like at first it's kind of radiant, but then, you know, it dies down a little bit, but you still want that inner glow. And I feel like that's what it gives me. The other day I used my yellow uh thing, my yellow corrector or whatever. I mixed it with it thinking, okay, I was going to work. Wasn't sure if this was my shade, but just now I just used it as is, and as you can see, the shade is good. Yeah, the shade is good. So Be Perfect Chroma Cover Medium Coverage Soft Filter Luminous Foundation in W11. Like if they still carry it, I'll make sure to link it below for you guys. But I purchased that maybe about 6-7 months ago, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be using a lot of it in the upcoming videos. Both these concealers I purchased recently, not a I'm not new to the concealers, but new to the shade. One is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Rare Concealer in 435, and the other is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Scope Concealer in Cookie. So I'm gonna do Lancome first. Y'all know I like to use two concealers. So Lancome first. I'll put Lancome right here. Then I'm gonna put Cookie up in there. Like I said, I had 460 as a highlight, but 460 was very close to my complexion shade. Like it wasn't really giving me a major highlight. So I wanted, and this was on the 21 Days of Beauty, so it was a little bit, you know, cheaper. It was $10, I think it was. So why not get it? And I'm glad I did, because now I feel like this is the perfect highlight shade for me. And then we're going to take Cookie, which, let's see, I never used them together. Well, let's see if they're similar. They're similar. Cookie is just a little bit brighter. Just a little bit. Just a little bit brighter. Let's do some of my Thread Beauty. If you know, then you know, then you know. No explanation is needed with this. This is my ride or die, my true best friend, my everything. My first, my last, my everything when it comes to makeup. Love this. I don't know. It's probably been, I'm gonna give it over a year. probably a year and some change that I've been using this brand. I have the concealers and I need to pull the concealers out because I haven't played with them in a very long time. So I need to pull those concealers back out. But it's a black brand by Target. It's affordable because those little sticks are $7. And you know, makeup is getting expensive just like everything else is getting expensive. Like when you got foundations being $70, $80 for a foundation, you know, makeup is getting kind of pricey. Where a lot of people used to, you know, try to go to the drugstore and find good drugstore finds. Like the drugstore is getting crazy expensive also. Like it still be good makeup, but when you think of drugstore, you thinking $5 to $10, not 20 and up for drugstore brands. You know what I mean? But drugstores, I guess, you know, got to be in competition with the other people too. So you can't knock them. And let's blend this out. Let's see how these two blend out together. Pay attention to my screen because I wasn't recording when I did my little foundation at first. Any products I use, it has to work with my primers. Like I know some people use primers and they're like, oh, this foundation doesn't work with this primer, so I got to use a different primer, like a water-based primer or silicone primer. Like no, everything got to work with my elf cookies and dream. Like everything. If it don't work with that, then it don't work for me. That's how much I love that. Just take a sponge. This is my Car Beauty sponge. They only sell the individual sponges now, y'all, which is like $5.75, which is still not bad. And they always have like a coupon or something going on, especially during the holidays. But I got a million of these, so it's really no need for me to rush out and try to buy sponges. And y'all see that highlight came together. Put some on my eyes, whatever left over the concealer. Just put it on top of my eyes. I won't use a primer today because today's eye look will be simple. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll be simple. Y'all see the highlight? Yes. Perfect. Make sure you get your foundation brush to blend out your edges because we don't want just highlight and spots of highlight all on your skin. You know, you want it to blend how it's supposed to blend. I'm going to take my brush and lightly remind me to blend this out later, y'all. I'm going to let it sit for a minute, but remind me to blend it out. My Sasha Buttercup loose powder. How far did I have to go back in my stash to dig that out? I don't know, but since I have found it, this is the only powder I've been using. And this weekend I need to clean up my desk also. So I think I'm going to do like a everyday or weekly. But you know, I do a video for y'all every day. So I could use the same product for a week in different ways. Like a different eyeshadow palette. That's possible. But you know, I like to switch up the products. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta find a way either way to use this stuff. And I want to get me do me like a fall background back there. Mom had to buy me some flowers or something. A picture or something. Mama. Creative director. Producer. Yeah. And let that sit while I get an eyeshadow palette. Okay, I just picked this up. This came out about 4 or 5 months ago, and it's a juvia'splace, the coffee shop palette, right? If you know my channel, then you know I love me some nude shades. There's no getting around that at all. I think I just want to use 2 shades today so we can keep it nice and simple for you guys. I'm going to use this brown right here in my transition, and then we're going to put that shade right there on the lid. So the 2 bottom shades that's right by each other, that's what we're going to use today. Have you ever, am I I'd say that for another day. I just thought of another look. I just thought of another look. We'll save it though. Have you ever, like, I try my best to stay away from this palette. Like, try my best. Like, I even did a video, like, picking different shades of similar shades that was in this palette that I already had in my collection. I'm going to make sure to drop it down below. I'm gonna make sure. I gotta remind myself. And even did a whole video of different shades, similar shades in my collection that I already had that I felt like was in this palette. But I always said if the palette ever went on sale, you know, because regular price is $25, that I would get it. And it went on sale for Labor Day for $11. And I'm not mad that I got it. All the shades, like, if I wasn't, I probably should have got two. If I'm being honest, because these shades right here are universal to me. I'll use them 7 days a week if you let me. But maybe, I don't know, I have to look at some videos. Like if I were to go somewhere, like go on a trip or something, like this would be the perfect palette to take with me. But I guess I could put it like in bubble wrap and put it in my suitcase or whatever. Like, this is the perfect shade, and like I could just bring like a small like quad palette of like some color shades just in case if I wanted to do like a little bit of color this day or that day or whatever. But for the most part, you know, I can pull off a look with these shades any day. These are my go-to shades. Was I shocked? Really? Not really. I know Juvia's can bring, you know, the goods when they want to. Like, when they really want to, like, they can make it pop. Because I'm in love with their I Am Magic Radiant Concealer. Was never a fan of the matte, not concealer, foundation. They need to come out with the I Am Radiance Concealer, though. But was never a fan of the matte foundation. But that Juvia's Radiant Foundation is everything. Put it in the outer V2. Because like I said, we're just going to use two shades. Because we're not trying to do a whole lot. I'm just basically want to talk to you guys and show you what I've been using and what I've been loving lately on this Good Friday. Like, why does it take Friday so long to get here? Oh man, I've been waiting on Friday since Monday. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Every day I woke up this week, I was like, in my mind, I'm saying, is it Saturday? Is it Saturday yet? No, you better get up. It ain't nowhere near Saturday. And it finally got Friday. Like, and I don't know why I be so excited about Friday because all I do is go to work and then rush to get home. Like, literally. Like, don't want to do nothing on a Friday night when I get off work. Like, I rush to get home and get in some pajamas and chill. And I'm making sure to catch my crease real good. So I guess this is kind of be a kind of smoky situation we got going on. I had no definite look in mind. I just know that I needed to do a look with something that I've been loving, and I've been loving that. So like I said, pick up the gold shade, and let's see. No glitter glue today. Let's see how this do without the glitter glue. We in there? I never look up at first. I be scared to look up at first, y'all. I let y'all tell me. We in there. We're gonna clean up the transition part in a minute. Because you know you always have to go back with that brush just in case you get glitter everywhere like me. My glitter be everywhere. I know it be everywhere. Yeah, like I said, Juvia's knows how to get it right when they want to get it right. Like, y'all see how effortless that was? 2 shadow look, and we gone. And we out of here. Been trying to make sure I got the right brush. See, I would have picked up the wrong brush. Won't you come and take my pain away? Last night, didn't even get an answer. I saw a little clip of the MTV Music Awards. I don't know what was going on there. You know, back in the day, everybody used to watch award shows, and now people are like hardly watch it. I think everybody is trying to outdress everybody. It's more about the fashion than it is the actual music. I didn't even get an answer. You could say a lot. You could say numerous things about Puff Daddy. I call him Puff Daddy. His mama named him Puff Daddy. I'm gonna call him Puff Daddy. I don't know no other name. You could say a lot about him, but what you can't say is that he's not a very creative mind when it comes to stage presence, performance, entertaining a crowd, making a music hit. Like my cousin would tell you, I used to love Puff Daddy music. I thought in my mind that I was a part of Bad Boy, and I probably am. I was a part of Bad Boy. You know, that's how much I love me some Puff Daddy. So I can never take that away from him. Like what he do with his personal business is his personal business, but the business part of everything, like he know how to make a hit. He knows. Okay, we good. Nice subtle glam. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more to this eye. One eye always give me the business. Y'all know that. Won't you come and take my pain away? Last night, couldn't even get an answer. You need me. You need me. All right. Now my KVD loose translucent powder. There. Y'all, I've been using this for like a long time, and the bottle is still full. I don't know how that's possible, but it's like the powder keep multiplying. And I use this to set all over my face. I don't know if it was a mixture of the luminous foundation and then the mattifying powder that caused my skin to look so complete. That's a good word. My face was looking complete that day. Like nothing was out of place. Nothing. Let that sit for a minute while I find the lashes that I had the other day and put those on. I don't know what I did with them. Right quick, I purchased the juvia'splace black eyeliner, the Nubian collection. Y'all know, if you know, I'm not a fan of black eyeliner. I'm not a fan of eye bottom liner either. Brown, no matter what color it is. But this one I found didn't smudge or Look like I've been crying in the rain. So I like this one. And plus it was on sale for Labor Day. So I got it on sale. Yeah, so I put it down and then I go back and grab the palette, and then we use that same brown shade that we put in our transition area, and then we use that to, I won't say smoke out, but we use it to kind of like smudge it a little bit. If I could ever find a brush, every brush that I be needing or have my eye set on be running from me. And I know I used it the other day. Oh, here's one. So take that same shade and we kind of put it on the bottom of that. Yeah, the bottom. And at the same time, kind of like blending out the black. So it's not just a line of black eyeliner. Like as long as it's blended, then I'm good. I think, wipe off the brush. I'm going to take this shade right here and put it in my tear duct. Don't ask me why. It opens your eyes a little. Just a little. We can use chestnut today since I've been neglecting it lately. There's a lot of brown pencils out there. A lot. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of them. Like you don't have to pay $20 for this MAC chestnut pencil. There's a lot of dupes out there that come close. But in my opinion, they come close. But nothing compares to Chestnut by MAC. Nothing. If you have a suggestion, drop down and let me know. But as far as I know, nothing comes close. Nothing. I think I'm going to use this Butterscotch by juvia'splace lip gloss. Let's see. I think when we be looking at lip gloss, like we forget to kind of like, don't worry, I'm gonna wipe the stuff off. Remember how we need them to be pigmented also. Juvia's nailed it. Let me put on these lashes. Okay, let's dust off before we forget and walk out the house looking like a cake box. Probably I could do a little blush. I'm gonna do this orange, volume 6. Yeah, I'm gonna do that orange right quick. Just a little bit to give my face a little. I've seen some people put blush right here. I'm gonna take it right there today. Don't ask me why. Let's see what it do. Oh, ooh, ooh. Did I use, y'all? I knew something was missing. I didn't bronze. How y'all about to let me walk out the door and don't bronze? I gotta do that. That's the #1 step in the whole routine. That's the whole point of makeup. It's the bronze. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it'll have to be today. So I don't know what my angle one is. Juvia'splace in dark. I'm missing a step. We got a bronze, especially the forehead. And spray. Yeah, we almost there. All right, guys, made it back to my Fresh Friday face using some of my most unexpected likable products. And of course, all of the products will be listed in the description box below, but this is how the skin is looking. I'm in love with that foundation. Like absolute love that foundation. It gives me the right balance of luminous and matte. If that makes sense. After my powders and everything, yeah, this is the perfect. I'm ready to go. I got my t-shirt and my jeans and I'm out the door. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.